Hello everyone, good morning. I am OracleUnicorn and welcome to Shaman Messages. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Put things in your back pocket. You never know, you might need it for later. Be sure to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs on my Facebook. I have all the zodiacs finished. Alright. So, yes. Wow, good afternoon, everyone. Yes, I've had some errands I've had to run today. And yeah, I have a personal reading coming up today too, but I really felt the initiative to do a YouTube video today. So that is what we're going to do. Okay. Hope y'all's weekend has been great. That full moon eclipse was outrageously beautiful. So yes, all right. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. It sounds a little loud to me. And I have two of these new yoga tea sayings. I'm going to go ahead and relay the message. Because I have repetitive ones in there, ones that I actually really like that should probably have a repetitive or another one that's kind of like it, just in an incident of pouring them out and two of the same one coming out, we know there is more emphasis on this. So what we have for the first one: know the unknown, hear the unheard, and see the unseen. Know the unknown, hear the unheard, and see the unseen. I thought that was like, wow. When fear is forcing you to give up, call upon your heart's courage to continue. When fear is forcing you to give up, call upon your heart's courage to continue. And then we have this one: never regret your mistakes. Admire the courage it took to attempt the unknown. What belongs to you shall come to you. And there's actually quite a few of those in there. So that one I wanted specifically as a reminder. Unicorn, it is okay. And then this one's my very, very special favorite little fortune cookie. And that's why I have it sitting up there with my little mini fay garden and my unicorns and my son's little ink bendy toy, kind of like a representation of him. So it's so cute. I just have to show y'all. He's just a little ink bendy little guy. So cute. And I really love their songs. I thought it was just so cool. All right. And it says, everything is impossible until someone does it. Yeah. That I make sure sits in my heart every single day, every minute of the day. Everything is impossible until someone does it. Believing in your own power to be able to create or achieve an element, an energy, or a thought, or of a perspective that could be considered a miracle. Okay. So, yes, I feel like I constantly wanted to do this, but yet I'm not shuffling them and I'm not using them, and I'm being drawn towards this deck. Right? This one? Yep. Okay. Here we go. What messages and advice do we have for our collective today? Let's see. All right. Non-judgment, what we cannot change, the fates, skywriting. That's also kind of like a full moon energy in a way. There's some, oh wow, look at that. Wow, I never noticed that. The cloud is actually like making this feminine that's connected to a ruin I don't know all my ruins. I'm working my way slowly to that process. Okay, y'all. So I do want to learn these, but I also want to learn while I play with them. So I'm working on getting certain materials, how I feel the calling to the specific ruins, and the way of making them that will be best for my connection with the unseen realm. Okay, so this ruin it looks like an F. So it's like this with a mark going down that way and a mark going down that way. Okay, and the woman is on top of it. Okay, and it's like connected to the clouds, and then behind her is like this what do you call that? I know there's a specific word for it. It's a feather that you write with. I know there's a specific word for it, and I can't put my finger on that word, nor do I really practice that word enough to sit here and fumble through my own files of my brain to find the word. That's not going to happen. So I will definitely show you what I am seeing. There is an energy of very beautiful purple and pink in this moon. So there was probably an extreme heightened sense of like a lot of downloads that came in, a lot of the connective understanding. I can see that in the eclipse, that is when it comes to your higher self, because the pink and purple is an energy of like the heightened self. And then there's this ruin that looks like two triangles. I can't make triangles apparently with my fingers. Two triangles that are the points are pointing this way, so it's like an 8, but they're triangles and the points are going this way. That kind of looks like it, actually. So the ruin is like this. So the ruin's like that, and it has a sphere of light behind it. So some of you that know your ruins, this is actually important energy here. So, and then there's this purple and blue. Oh, that's hard for y'all to see. There's this purple and blue here, right here at the edge of this. And behind that, there's like this aura energy. There's like oh yeah, it's hard for y'all to see, but that's actually a light behind that. And the ruin is right here. This is the triangle ruins. Now the woman is right here. I know it's hard for y'all to see. You can kind of see the legs. Yes, you can kind of see the legs here up into the clouds. And then this like another kind of light energy like this one was. And this one has that her standing on the F ruin. Okay. Oh, and the feather. That's what I was talking about. The feather looks like you write something. So it's almost like a message going to the feminine, and the feminine's not, or like being sent to the feminine, and the feminine's kind of like in her own dance in life. That's really cool. Oh, she has one of her hands on it. She's facing this way, and she has her hand on the edge of this feather. And non-judgment and the fates, what we cannot change. Yeah, what we cannot change. Okay. There's this. Oh, when it comes to energy, there's an energy of some of you. This is rejection. This is rejecting certain love offers for some of you, and for others of you, this is receiving signs and omens of possibly about a refusal of a specific call, maybe a higher calling for you. So this is a past and renewal. So refusal of some sort of like Garden of Venus and putting the pieces together when it comes to love. And some of you, this is rejecting some love offers. That is okay. If you don't feel fully, like it is what you are creating for yourself in an energy of 10 of Cups. Like, you will feel the energy of the 10 of Cups, okay? You don't, I mean, you will feel the energy of the 10 of Cups. You will understand this, but also know that it's okay to, even though you don't want to be single for some of you, it's okay to reject a love offer because you're looking for something that better fits you. And I thought for myself, because I was getting this card too, all right? I really thought that maybe I was refusing some sort of higher calling, right? And I really started playing with the cards, and I got non-judgment. So don't judge yourself over refusing certain love offers, knowing you want to be in a relationship. So why are you rejecting these love offers? Right. Well, because you're looking for the right one that fits you. And that's why this card is here. This is what was really, really cool to me whenever I started noticing this, because I ended up getting a few love offers, and I was like, I'm just looking for something a little bit different. I kind of got, I know what I want, know what got my heart set on, and also not holding too tight on a specific outcome. Okay, that can also be for some of you the rejection of the call for something that will come in that will better fit you than maybe something that you've been staying stagnated with. Okay, you will see this. You will feel a lot of this, and for those of you that have been going through some, rejections, love offer rejections, you're fine. It's okay. You just give yourself some more rest and renewal. Be easy on yourself. You know in yourself what you're doing, what you're really looking for, and you don't want to settle. So you have to. And this is also learning how to be able to use communication in the nurturing way to be able to kind of like let people know. And it can be scary because some people are very adamant. And I mean, very adamant. And like some will try to, it doesn't matter how perfect the person can statistically seem, okay, for any relationship. That's cool and all, but if there's no mutual emotions, you can be the most perfect guy in the world and never mess up, and it won't work. The relationship just won't work. There's not enough feelings to keep it going. It just will just start kind of deteriorating. You'll start getting separated, or energies of depression will start happening because someone will feel as if they're just, they're settling, even though they're perfect. They're everything that, when it comes to a home, they're everything when it comes to, what you're looking for in a home, but it would be a 10 of Pentacles, not a 10 of Cups, because you ain't got the emotion there. It's more of a stability structure type of dynamic and those can get very, very, very toxic because you're living with someone that's literally only financial and or sexual. So that does not usually make for a healthy household and or relationship. But, if you feel that's what's best for you, follow in what's best for you, okay? If you feel in your heart that's what's needed, well, okay, you don't have to argue with me. I always tell y'all to listen to your intuition and listen to your heart. If you feel that's the right direction for you, well, bump what I say, okay? So, yes, and you're seeing all of these pieces just coming together, okay, with this. And that's why I feel the rejection here. The rejection energy is here, but also this is, there's an energy for a very slither of you. There's an energy of theft. So just be careful Keep an eye on, wow, I'm hearing someone's purse. Keep an eye on your purse, keep an eye on your money, keep an eye on whatever you have. Maybe possibly some of you are saving up. Keep an eye on it, because that someone, you may end up with a really bad surprise. For some of you, this is a good surprise. This is rejecting one love offer, and then coming the right one, surprise in this, and all the pieces falling together. It just really depends on what you're going through, and whether you're in a karmic like dynamic, or you are, in an energy of alone, rest and renewal with yourself, and just flowing with it. Yours will probably be the more positive surprise. Now, if you're with someone and you're totally in a karmic dynamic, this is not going to be a good surprise. This is going to be very harsh, very harsh. There's a lot of tower moments coming up for the collective in general. So just be wary, okay? Some of you, this is really good, okay? And you'll feel in your heart space and in your intuition which one it will be. And some of you may have an element of two, especially if you're dealing with a karmic like dynamic that is not a part of a love situation. Okay, this karmic dynamic could be anyone. This could be maybe people you live with, roommates. So be careful with that one too. There could be theft going on if you have a roommate. And that's some sort of surprise in putting all the pieces together. Okay. So don't gather, don't jump to conclusions. Just to put that out there. But be aware, watch, especially the little pieces, because all of this is coming together, and there will be an invitation. The universe will send you a message, and an opportunity will open. Your door is going to open to make this move, to do something, to take action. That's what it is. Invitation to act now. Okay. Some of you, there's going to be an extreme surprise of something falling apart, and you're going to be taking action in possibly moving in a different direction. Or some of you could be moving out of a home, and it looks like, yeah, because there's this overwhelming energy here. All right. So there is some concerns when it comes to energies of love. Some of you, this could be emotions when it comes to self-love. You have the liberation energy here. Very good. So this is meant to happen. It will help you liberate you from anything, this energy of theft, energy of, for some of you, refusal of your call, your higher calling. Some of you, you will balance out the overwhelming energy or taking on too much when it comes to being hard on yourself when it comes to rejecting love offers. Okay. And really using communication in a very positive and nurturing way. You don't have to, defend yourself, but you know what? I should give y'all an example. I really want to give y'all an example, to be personally honest. I'm not going to give you the name, but I do want to give you an example. Because this just doesn't seem right to do. Okay, let's see. All right. So I will not be telling you who this is, but this person, checks up on me. I mean, he's cool, he's a friend. But he has strong feelings for me. He feels I'm adorable. He sends me things, oh, you're so adorable, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And I love Ryan Reynolds because he showed me the Pikachu thing, and I was like, oh, I love Ryan Reynolds movies. That's cool. And he was basically stating that I'm kind of flirting with you though, and I know you won't go for it. It doesn't hurt to make sure you know how beautiful you are, okay? And I'm like, oh, you're sweet. Thank you. My heart, see, this is the communication I'm talking about, okay? Now, my response to this is, I was like, LOL. It's like, for me, I have a very nervous laugh. Like, when I feel like a little bit nervous about something, I end up laughing. And so I actually express that whenever I message. So I was like, LOL, you're sweet. Thank you. My heart has someone else's name on it. It's not going away anytime soon, but thank you. And and then I went back to, he's like, I also then replied to, I'm kind of flirting with you. And I was like, I can tell. And he was just kind of like, oh, I just wanted you to know, like, stuff like that. And he's expressing how awesome of a person he is. And I'm like, that's cool. And it's like, I see. Oh, okay. Well, when it comes to people having some sort of opinion about some people kind of getting stuck on other people, especially when it comes to their feelings, and they were like, I know, because I think I've told him a few times that I had someone on my heart, and he's like, I know, and they're not sure why they're acting on it. Basically, people are going to say things like that. People are, and not sure why, because they see like amazingness and they would be the ones to act on it right away. My response to that, to be nurturing, I see why, and that's what matters the most. You don't have to overly explain yourself, okay, y'all? You really don't. You don't have to overly explain to yourself. He's like, I don't see why he's not taking action. And it's like, I don't have to lash out and say, well, it's none of your business. No, it's like, that's kind of being harsh. And it's not like I'm trying to put this person on the back burner, because I literally said, I don't see that changing anytime soon, so I literally said this. It's like, not like I'm, going to, in a sense, initiate a sense of a message, because I do that to make it to where people don't feel they're being, uh, led on, because some of the simplest things people can feel led on with. And I went through an energy of that, so I know how it feels, okay? So it's okay, be easy on yourself with it, okay? And so that was just straight up, to my point. I see why, I see why he's not taking action. I see why what's going on, in a way, the best of my ability that I know, and that's the part that matters the most, my feelings and my sights in the matter is what matters the most, but it doesn't stop me. That's the thing. When you really have emotion and heart for someone, it doesn't matter the lack, in a way, for certain things, when the lack in communication. A lot of the time, it doesn't matter the fact that they're not doing exactly what you want them to do. No, that's neglecting people's free will to go about their path the way they feel most comfortable doing it, and what they feel is right for their direction within the situation they're going through. I don't know every detail or half of anything what he's going through. I don't know nothing, okay? It's not like he told me anything, but that's very respectable, I respect that, because that's their prerogative. That's their home life. That's their situation. And that's not my business, there's no that person talking to me and leading me on saying, oh, well, I have this and this to take care of. So then, you just wait around and I'll get around to you. It's not like that. There is actually have been no communication from him since, I even think, before last year. I think since 2019. There may have, yeah, actually, I think since 2019. I actually haven't heard from him, like a message. So, but that doesn't stop me from loving him. And that's what I put. I was like, that doesn't stop me from loving him. And for a lot of us that really have these connections, that's exactly what it is. We see why. And that's what matters to us. And that still doesn't stop us, you know? That's just one of those things. And for others that, in a sense, don't have that, and you do have someone new coming in your life, be careful, because you don't know what, maybe how deep someone's feelings goes for someone, especially when they're upfront telling you, hey, dude, or girl, whichever, I am so like, God, I mean, I'm not emotionally blocked. I mean, I personally feel I'm definitely not emotionally blocked, but I do have a name on my heart, you know? I mean, that's just without a doubt. I went through 2 years of working and healing my soul, working and healing my heart, working and, maybe this is why, maybe that's why I'm stuck, So, and nothing, it didn't stop. It just, something, actually, it got stronger at times, the more I opened my heart, the more it would just got bigger. So it gets tricky. So just be wary when it comes to people, that are going through that, and you have or you just don't get, not that you have no understanding, but that you just don't get why someone would do that to themselves. Well, to me, it's not like I asked, to just be single and not really feel like I can just go out and find someone else. I have to heal this ness that I have about myself before I can maybe make room for someone else. See, I'm still working through this one myself. Maybe there's a very big reason in all of this, especially when it comes to that person that's going through this, exactly what I'm going through. Okay. Okay, here's another one. Like I'm saying, like, I can't force myself to have feelings for someone else. You just can't. It just doesn't work. You either have feelings, or you can slowly, you can feel the development of feelings, or you just don't. I mean, there's no middle ground, really. And that's what I tried to create for myself, was some sort of middle ground, and it's just kind of, they're there or they're not. I feel it or I don't feel it. And then if I do feel some triggerments, I ask myself, is this unconditional, or is this a development of something that will be stable? Okay. And so yeah, I was saying I can't force myself to have feelings, and whether or not that person comes forward, I know in my heart I will get what I am working for. I know in my heart even if that person doesn't come forward. Oh man, you can see that. So I'm gonna just, yeah, we can't. I can't. No. I probably did a little too much that I should have, especially if this person watches this video. But I'm sorry. I had to, because it was a great example. And I like teaching people maybe how they can handle things, and maybe how it will be easier to give an energy of rejection without totally just cold-heartedly throwing someone to the side, because people really don't like being left out in the cold for no reason. It just kind of rumbles in their head, what's going on with me. I see my own dad going through it, to be honest. Same type of energy, same type of situation, and he feels like, oh, maybe I did something wrong. And I'm like, it's not that. In a way, it's there has a few other factors tied to it, so it's not that you per se did something wrong. It's something deeper than that, and that's just what's being shown to the surface. Okay, so all right, I feel like that's this taking on too much energy. Okay, and allowing yourself to just flow, accept. Okay, see, this is one of those things. I wrote down. AARL. I don't know if I should put the R at the end or not, but I have AARL. Acknowledge what's happening, emotions, or in your mind. Accept it. That's a part of everything. That's a part of your journey. That's a part of you. And then release it. Like, speak it. Talk about it. Talk to your guides. Ask your guides questions. And then listen. Oh, I should put observe for omens. So I should put observe. So AARL, we'll put O. Observe, okay? Acknowledge what's happening. Accept that this is something that you need to communicate with yourself and your spiritual team about, okay? And accept this part of yourself. Love the fact that you have this, a part of you. You are coming into an awareness with this, okay? Like love the fact that you have, the things that are laid out to bring this sense of realization, and then release it. So that accepting that part of yourself and releasing it, and it's like talking about it, and then listen what they have to say about it. Observe the omens that are coming in when it comes to you releasing and talking about your questions that you have in the matter. That's with anything. And then the second R I would have put was repeat. Just repeat the whole process. Acknowledge what's going on. Why am I feeling this way? Okay, acknowledge. Why am I feeling this way? I'm feeling this, and I'm feeling this, and I feel there's a tie to this, and then accept. That's good. It's showing me I need to look at something. That's a good part about me, to be able to open up doors and listening within myself for answers. And that's that releasing, I feel that releasing part is talking about it, release it up. You don't need the answers right then and there about what it is. And with that energy of accept, that's accepting yourself, even if you don't have an answer. And then after you release for the things that you don't have an answer about, listen for the answer and watch for the answer. So listen and observe for the answer, okay? And then repeat. Another R. I spelled that wrong, but yep, totally spelled that wrong. Okay. And repeat. So acknowledge, accept. I would totally write this down. Acknowledge, accept, release, listen, observe, and repeat with everything. Okay. This is what definitely helped a lot when it comes to getting my answers within myself, emotionally evolving, emotionally balancing out to the point to where I can respond like that, knowing in myself, truth be told, my issue in this is not necessarily actually his real issue, unless it's a Two of Cups. Then he has to deal with the same issue apparently on his own because of certain reasons he has. And that is perfectly fine. Give that freedom. If you don't give that freedom, you're already developing a freaking toxic dynamic, okay? So freedom is the most important thing, even if they're in another relationship, even if they're sexually in another relationship, and that can trigger some people. Think about it. This person that's on your heart, think about them being sexually active with someone else. I'm sorry, it hurts. It doesn't seem like a healthy thing to do. But if you still have love for them after you've accepted the fact that they're probably having sex with other people, it doesn't become an issue. because then it's like, that's that unconditional truest form of love. I wouldn't enter possibly maybe into a relationship dynamic. Maybe there's a friendship and maybe there's some sort of lesson behind a lot of that stuff, but it does, bring up and having a sense of acceptance for the worst possible scenario, and giving yourself security in what maybe you would do about it if that were to happen. So it's like seeing a possibility, putting a solution there, and it's not going to keep running around in your head. That's bad. It's not. It actually gives it its own conclusion. Here's another possibility. All right, well, if that is true and that's what's going on, well, this is my solution in this. There's your conclusion. Well, and that's why there's this overwhelming energy, and then into surrender and liberation. Surrendering into definitely what is needed, okay? Some of you don't have to worry about that. Some of you have communication when it comes to your person. And I do know one person that does watch my videos that does have that. And for them, he does amazing with it because it's a level of just trust. I was so grateful to meet not really meet in person, but to really speak with this person over Facebook with what he was going through and his feelings and the person on his heart. And I'm just like, oh, that's so cute. I love it. And he's just like, I know she's coming back. I know it. And I was like, okay, be easy. Everything happens for a reason. But you know what? That's the power in like that will and strong will within the heart. He has that right to believe. Who am I to say, well, that's not healthy for you to do that? Well, I don't know every little thought that's going on in his head or every little type of incident within their dynamic. I mean, she messages him and she's messaging me and, asking if I'm okay. And if she didn't do that, then if she wouldn't do that if she didn't care. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you're very right. She would not do that if there wasn't anything there. So I feel it's just absolutely beautiful. I'm actually not even jealous about it. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. At least you have that sense of assurance and communication there. I hope you get wish fulfillment, I really hope you get big wish fulfillment in that. So let's move on. And here we go. All right. Beginner's mind through the liberation and allowing life to love you. Wow, allowing the love to just... What a beautiful liberation. And this is helping this fool's embrace and transmuting pain. To me, that actually corresponds with what I was saying. Think about certain, those rough situations. Allow yourself to do it. Don't beat yourself down into the ground over it. I mean, for sure, don't keep thinking, oh, well, she's doing this and this and that, and, whatever. This is not even love if that's happening. Oh, no. You're already self-sabotaging the whole thing. Okay. No, just say, well, no, sense of freedom. If this is what's going on, I guess this is what I'll do about it. If this is what's going on, and if there's some sort of bravery and a sense of, the energy of reveal, this is what I'll do about it. And if not, there's an energy of surrender and flowing with the flow, with the beginner's mind when it comes to love, and practice makes perfect. And someone from energies that seems to be expressed to me in these type of situations is someone will come along that will make that seem like the best thing in the world that you went through and did, because it reopened you and healed this full dynamic of yourself for someone that is of the same energy. They had to release a lot of this stuff. They had to go through some of this transmutation of pain too. And they probably had someone on their heart too. And both of y'all ended up having to go through these roads and heal a lot of this, or transmutating a lot of this in the heart energy, because this is some like Nine of Swords type of energy, okay? With this beginner's mind, about possibly some of you when it comes to love. Now, some of you, if it comes to love and you're in an energy of patience, this is that surrendering into the openness of just how special and pure the dynamic is, okay? But your messengers, your omens will definitely show you a lot of these signs and which direction you're going to end up taking, okay? So yeah, best believe it will reveal, okay? So yeah, so we have allowing, and allowing yourself, this beginner's mind, allowing life to just resonate an energy of love, feeling the love, feeling love from your own eminence of your heart, of yourself, with yourself, okay? Yes, huge transmutations of this. Wow, no wonder I felt like I really needed to come on here. Like, it was heavy. All right. And then I'll be entering into a personal reading. And then I will be taking rest. True riches, protecting the future, your legacy. So this is definitely, I feel, a lot of focus when it comes to the treasures of oneself, the beauties of you, accepting all of you, even the rough around the edges you. Yeah, so that's what I see here. Let's see what's behind. Dang, initiation. Someone is taking a new direction, and some of you, this is involving love, okay? Pachamama, the beautiful way, you will be receiving signs from nature for some of you, and signs, a lot of signs from your spiritual team, okay? All right, so the fates, the council. What? The house. Rejection or refusal of the call energy, and the sorcerer. Some of you, this is the third party energy. The third party could be is in a rejection of their own call, of their many paths, and holding tight to possibly be to keeping change from happening. And I feel for some of you, this is exactly why you have a tower moment coming on, the perfect storm, and being able, a surprise opportunity to be able to act now and get out of it, okay? And just be wary, because see, this is my 24-hour card, okay? Some of you, this is going to happen within 24 hours, depending on where you see exactly your unfoldment is happening in this, okay? You will be able to see it. I mean, I don't say nothing that I don't know for sure on my end, okay, that I've seen in my own road. You, and if you don't see it, trust me, there will be some sort of like taking your attention to see it, and like this lost, but coming into seeing which direction you're going to go down, because of putting all the pieces together with this rest and renewal, of the witness energy of many paths. So there could be an energy of witnessing an unfoldment of many different paths one can take, okay? And they're just this in 24 hours. Let's see, is this a 24-hour energy, or is this just putting all the pieces? Well, this is the mystical shaman. So this is seeing everything. This is putting all the pieces together more say, okay? Because the shamans usually understand, the full putting the pieces together in a lot of things and the unfoldment of certain things. And so, yes, this is putting things together, putting the understandings of a lot of things together. Some of you, this is 24-hour energy and everything is coming together to show you how you are moving forward or how you're going to be able to make this change. So some of you, yes, this is 24 hours, okay? And some of you, it's not quite, okay? The medicine wheel, yes, because the medicine wheel holds change. There's a change in, yes, a change in things. A big, big change. Because, you got the medicine wheel here with, like, the courage to step into, into life. That's what it says. The perfect storm, the courage to step into life, a surprise, an invitation to act now. Overflow, overwhelmed, and plenty. Overwhelm and plenty. Some of you, this is the energy healing, taking on too much. The magic and I'm going to clarify that. Hunting the magic. So the hunter. So you're searching for the magic and balance of the overflowing energy and the balance in not taking on too much. Okay. However that resonates. Because that's not being very clear, okay? All right, so we got liberation, surrender. To the unseen realm. Surrender your sight. Some of you, this is surrender your sights. And there's a growth in the collaboration with the unseen, okay? Because this is this is wild, because you have the shaman up here, all the pieces kind of fitting together, and before that you have the council, the non-judgment energy with the council, and then down here you have this. This is where the shaman, the Andean, See, this is why I say Shikana. The Shikana cross, where the shaman stands in the middle of, and to either go up to the upper world or either go down to the lower world. So this is like surrendering into this. Wow. Some of you are really going to be putting the pieces together when it comes to your shaman work, and you're going to be the magic. And wow, some of you, it may be like soul hunting. Wow, got jaguar at the bottom of it. Overcoming possibly certain obstacles when it comes to some of you soul healing, surrendering into some sort of healing energy, metamorphosis of one's healing into a beginner's mind, okay? So beginner's mind clarification. See, everyday existence. Wow, a beginner's mind in everyday existence, because of a huge perspective shift on everything. Yeah, everything in how you see life. Holy cow, that's big. And it's completely healing everything. Yeah. All confusion as well. Transmutating confusion as well. To have like supreme clarity in a lot or almost all of your questions, okay? Oh, and thank you for the like. All right, so initiation, we have gathering up, gathering things for your initiation. There's this energy of gathering answers for some of you, gathering knowledge for some of you. And this is true riches, protection of the future of one's legacy. And this is involving an earth sign, okay? Because we have this earth energy here and the sweat lodge. So there's a earth sign that is cleansing, because there's feminine in this, cleansing themselves, but moving towards a feminine in a light. And there's a messenger, a bird above this feminine that's there's this energy of the wild woman, the water, yeah, calling upon the ancients. Jeez, this person is wow. Messages from the higher realms about secrets, like, geez. Soul retrieval of the heart. Dang. Just this feminine to y'all, like for me, this is like extremely impressively powerful feminine energy, and it's almost, it literally feels like I'm holding a mirror to myself right now. So some of you, this is like this full-on cleansing and understanding of emotions, the legacy between two people, the masculine really opening and building upon a legacy, possibly with this feminine, but moving into, or like receiving a non-judgmental energy from the council. Some of you masculines are receiving this energy from the upper world, the superior gods, because some of you ended up possibly with wrong advice about how to deal with your situation. And if that came from me, I greatly apologize. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. This is why sometimes watching card readings can be pretty tricky, okay? So I usually tend to take card readings that I watch like with an energy of a grain of salt, you know? Like if I see it literally unfolding in my life and I'm just like, okay, I cannot ignore this, I use it and I will really, really evaluate it, okay? Now, if it's kind of like, maybe not, I just kind of release it, surrender it, you know? If it's important, if the universe is going to bring it back and they're going to slam it right back in your face, especially if you keep ignoring it. Okay. Whew, boy, did I feel a huge shift on that energy. Okay, well, there is a huge emotional cutting of tie. Okay, you know how, I don't think this was last week. Was it last week when I told you about this? I think it was last week, y'all. You know how I was talking about some people just kind of have this last little piece of rope tied to someone? This is this severing of that last piece because of a lesson being learned, okay? A very important one with that specific tie, okay? And now when you go to, or now I don't feel you're going to be cutting it. I feel like the realization kind of, oh, okay, comes in, and like you're gonna feel that, like, oh, okay, kind of comes in, and like it just severs itself in a way. Like you don't have to sit here and do something to sever it like you were when it came to the healing aspects of yourself, when it comes to the dynamic and maybe bad things that happened in the past. Okay, now that's that cutting. Now the last inch of sever, and you really didn't do much, you just kind of had a self-realization about it. That's why it didn't sever, and that's why you couldn't cut it, because it was for the universe to sever. Or yeah, I'm just gonna go with the universe on that one. And you don't have to do anything, and it's just gonna go like it pops on its own. Okay, like if a rope was just hanging by a thread and it's heavy enough to where it just got old, like just deteriorated and finally just go so wow, energy of tree of life. This is growing into that tree with yourself, that yourself tree of yourself, your tree of life. Ooh, okay, collective. How heavy was that? Oh, goodness. All right. There is an energy of sacrifice here tied to a beloved. I am seeing. And it's some difficulties, some obstacles, and there's this giveaway completion energy with taming the wind. I feel like that's taming the mind when it comes to the beloved, possibly the person on your heart. So there's a lot of practice, I feel, taming a lot of the blocks, the burdens, which is why the Jaguar is here. I feel, oh, that's funny, I'm wearing my Jaguar shirt. So with the beloved and taming the wind. Okay. And this is tied with a masculine for real. Okay. Some of you may be kind of to give away your masculine in a way, like you're talking with your spiritual team. There's some kind of giving away. Some of you, you're giving something away and you're moving out of this block in love. And some of you, there's this masculine could be giving something away so that they can move forward. And it creates a completion for them and a cleansing, because behind that is the sweat lodge. A completion, possibly with a different feminine, or having this completion and being able to go towards this feminine, okay? However really resonates with you. Some of you, it's definitely completion with this specific feminine, and you're in an energy of walking away. And this could there looks like there's also a cleansing relating to a child, because we do have the child card here. And there's a completion in this energy, cleansing, sweat lodge energy. However that really resonates with you when you hear sweat lodge, okay? But there's a feminine in the doorway with a huge illumination of a light behind it. And there's this completion with this, okay? Cleansing completion. And then the giveaway with the masculine, okay? The masculine card's tied with the giveaway. And then after that, you have the taming of the wind, and I would say the taming of Knight of Swords energy, like late nights, kind of crying, can't sleep energy. Like when I said that, it's like I feel like a masculine going, I'm just so freaking tired. I just don't feel like I'm getting enough sleep. But yes, I'm sleeping, but it's just not sleeping at the same time. And it's just, they just feel so exhausted. Like I can't even reopen my eyes. This is how this person feels. Holy crap. That is rough. Like, I could just feel it in the sockets of this person's eyes. Like I feel them, their whole body and soul is just deteriorating because of the possibly holding on. Could be rejection of the call tied to a sorcerer. There is a lot of energy, possibly about cursing energy, but look at that, y'all. That curse card did not come out. So I did even an extra energy of cleansing last night for about 2-3 hours, actually, of curse energy, cleansing of curse energy, and really opened myself up into an understanding that, oh, this is so much easier an understanding to be able to cleanse cursing energy because of the, when it comes to cursing energy, it's malice intent. It's intent to have control over something. And so when you go to cleanse that, it's pure energy. It's pure of act. It's pure of, it's just, it's healing, and healing energy and pure energy can cleanse that because this is pure of heart. It's way stronger than any kind of manipulation type of energy because it's a lie, it's an illusion, and the truth transcends all of that. So this is why it's way not even beneficial for anyone to do any kind of cursing. It's especially for heightened understanding people, and this is the big lesson in strong will. A curse cannot affect you if you have extreme strong will because you're giving your will over to that person. And if you're constantly giving your will over to that person, then, yep, I guess that curse is definitely going to work, okay? So, and is working. Especially for some people that if they're in overindulgence energy, if you're drinking, if you're just suppressing all of whatever you're possibly going through that's trying to push you to take action. It just all depends on how it really resonates with you in your own situation, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Some people out there are really dealing with this, okay? And me saying that, the strong will aspect and understandings of cleansing when it comes to a curse and the understanding structure of both gives that person their power back because they realize that, oh wow, yeah, it just naturally is stronger because of the intent behind it, and the intent is stronger than any action of anything. Yeah, this is what I came to last night, and I was like, I was like, yeah, eat that. I was like, yes, yes, go unicorn. I was like, you got this. I was like, you are uncursable now. And I was like, yeah, sorry for that being loud, but I was all over it last night. I really was. It was bombing. And then look, y'all, we don't have not one cursing energy out here. It worked. Woo! All right. Yes. So, what do we need next? I'm going to clean a little bit up, make it more neater for more cleansing. For more cleansing, apparently there needs to be some more cleansing. So I may go back into that one tonight. So it's okay to cleanse. That's giving. It's not okay to enter into this realm and try to do a soul healing retrieval for someone that has not given you permission, okay? I just want to re-clarify this because I got in trouble for it. Okay? This is not good. But it is okay to send, just like they say, send loving energy to the person on your heart. And it's okay if you want to do some sort of like cleansing energy and send it out, because, if you feel on your heart there's some sort of interesting thing going on, with whatever tie. Whew, boy, do I get too deep sometimes. All right, so messages. Yeah, I really see, this is the second time this has shown up for y'all. And this is the hidden moon energy. Secrets. Someone is receiving messages about very, very, very heightened moon energy secrets. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Someone's figuring out some serious secrets. This is what? All right, y'all. I'm excited. This was one heck of a reading. This was beautiful. Whew. Oh, that's what I want. I want my cat's cards. And water would be nice. That's cool. All right. Y'all ready? Because I'm sorry for that. But I have a bathing suit top on, so get over yourselves. All right. So, sorry if that sounded harsh. I apologize. All right. So let's clarify with the tarot cards. All right. Oh, really, y'all? I talked about this. Damn. Yes. There is an energy of oh, dang. How do you get that in a row? This is clarifying the council energy and the fates about a 10 of swords, devil energy, and 9 of swords, okay? So, yes, this is very heavily important. And some of you, yes, this is rejection of your higher calling. And this is not good. This is very harsh energy. And be wary because you got dang near the worst, just about all of the worst cards in a tarot deck. Like, I mean, to get 10 of swords, the devil card, and 9 of swords, these are heavily the worst, darkest cards in the tarot deck, okay? So, especially with that sorcerer energy being there. So just be wary because this is not good. This is dark and this is rough, okay? Some of you, if you know and see a lot of this happening in your situation, yes, you are going to have some sort of surprise, extreme teardown of possibly of an addiction and a chain tied to someone. Your mental stress and emotions and breakdown of yourself, and someone just constantly throwing knives into your back. And this is why you feel the way you feel, okay? Because I feel fine now. I'm still a little congested, but not like when I was on masculine energy over here and I just felt it all in my head. Now I'm fine. And this is how I know these are not my energies I'm going through. I'm going through someone who watches these videos because this is why I pull tarot cards. It's like on top of Oracle, because Oracle tells you a general basis with some positivity, it's going to be okay. We've got this coming. This is why I do that. Then I clarify with tarot because tarot is like pretty point to the blank, like kind of like an Aquarius, like, yeah, hey, you're ignoring something, dude, or like, or girl. I'm just saying, it's a general saying. Okay. So, or yeah, dude, why you keep giving yourself the tarot cards do that. Like they do it to me too. Yeah, it's because yes, you are doing your best to just to bring yourself into, calmer waters. You are holding all of these burdens to just keep going up there. We ended up getting this energy last week. So you are, I would say, close to the castle. This is clarifying sorcerer energy on top of refusal of the call or an energy of rejection, okay? You're going to be moving to calmer waters. Again, I know some of you've really been stuck in this, but that energy has moved up a level, okay? This is what I pay attention to, because if I see something like that down here, I know it's probably going to be about a month or two. And we'll start to see it, or it's going to be blocked. And then it will just take longer. And then it moves up. And then it moves up. So you can see watching how that happens, okay? So that's how you can see where you're at, how your timeline, actually. Some things it's within months. Some people it's within weeks. It depends on how much you are active in your own awareness, how active, how much you are active, how active you are when it comes to really paying attention to all the signs and synchronicities that are going on. Okay, yes, the witness of love. Wow. Yeah, you're more than likely going to be moving to calmer waters towards love and towards this witness of possibly seeing your other person, because you got the Two of Cups, this love energy. You're a witness to them. Some of you may watch your person online. Some of you social media, some of you, because I know there's tarot readers out there that they know that their person's watching them on YouTube. So yeah, especially Fairy Moon Tarot, she knows she's watched, and it's so funny when that's why I love listening to her, because me and her kind of have like a same kind of like path dynamic type thing. So it's entertainment for me, because it also gives me little certain signs here and there, but at the same time you still have to take it with a grain of salt, because some things you can see how it's just repetitive and repetitive and repetitive. It's the same energy, same blocks, same, it's same things. But when you see and open into seeing how these energies can play in different aspects of your life, even if it's the same play of energy, you are seeing how it's teaching you putting these pieces together, seeing what resonates with you, understanding the transformative the medicine wheel, going to understandings. I don't know if y'all understand what the medicine wheel is about. It's more of a ritual process in being able to cleanse a lot of this steps in one's life. Okay, I didn't get all the way cover to cover in the medicine wheel. And see, that's interesting, because I did get cover to cover in a medicine wheel about a medicine woman and what she's doing, but that didn't really actually specify the fundamentals of a medicine wheel. It just honestly specified the fundamentals of her being a medicine woman, aka shaman in a way, but she didn't call herself a shaman. She called herself a medicine woman, and her journey in this, and some understandings when it comes to the medicine wheel. So yeah, that's interesting. I really didn't put two and two together like that until now. I'm starting to think about it, and I was like, well, there really wasn't a lot of medicine wheel, and maybe I'm just not understanding the full functionality of a medicine wheel. I have two other books that has a lot of that. I've read one a little bit about it, and they really actually talk about the structure and creating the medicine wheel. But this is the change and seasons also within yourself and your life, and walking through them and being aware of a lot of this. So that's also with that, and any kind of self-awareness type working, but this is doing it in a like ceremonial ritual type way. And they say doing it this way brings more awareness, because you're putting action and the flow of thoughts while you enact the process of the wheel of one's life. Okay, so that's why the medicine wheel holds change, because it's the function in the change of you in your life, in the seasons of your life type of energy. I will be getting more into that after I finish some other things that I've been getting into, slow and steady. So we'll get there. So we're going to be moving forward. This goes over the witness and many paths and Two of Cups energy. This is also union energy. This is Two of Cups, could be a soul tribe gathering energy over there as well. This could be someone sending a call for a shaman, which is interesting, because I actually got a message a few days ago, actually. So it's a few days ago, about someone asking if I would like to bond me as a shaman to a specific group or tribe. He said it, and I wasn't really sure what to say, actually, because that's an awesome opportunity, but is it the right one for me? So I asked if they had land, and then they sent me a link to a YouTube about things, and I ended up accidentally deleting it. I do that because I don't like my stuff being crowded at all. So I actually ended up deleting it, and I didn't even get to see it. So I have to kind of like figure out the right wording to let this person know, hey, I'm sorry, but can you send me that YouTube link again? So yeah. Why was I talking about that? Oh, because of some shaman thing. Some of you may be getting this offer. Oh, because I got an offer of it. That's why I got into it. Okay, so yeah, and just flow with it. Don't give your answer yet. If you do feel like you're a shaman, you did get some kind of like offer of this, feel it out. Look at the facts first. Feel the energy of the tribe or the collective of people that you're going to be of service to, and make sure you're a right fit, the way you are as a shaman, your spiritual essence as a shaman. If your wavelengths aren't as or vibrations aren't in congruency with each other in that tribe, it could cause issues. I feel it could cause main issues for the shaman, but it really could cause issues. And this is this hidden energy of equal give and take. This is not having equal give and take. So that could be very much however that levels there for you, but there is a change in perspective, or sitting there hanging, looking, waiting for a perspective, kind of like hanging in the balance for clarity. Yeah, for clarity. Okay, that's why it's holding change. Okay, so the change is going to be the hangman energy. Okay, tied to someone was in a home that was so overwhelming. And there was a lot of magic and hunting energy. There's this protective energy when it comes to family, because the bear is there. I see a bear, and this is clarifying. This is 10 of Pentacles, so this is home. So there's overwhelming energy taking on too much relating to a home. That's interesting because my dad is actually going through that right now. I just talked to him today about that. So, and he's an earth sign, and he's in an energy of protecting his legacy and his future, because where he lives is in Crime Hills of Orlando. I mean, that's really its nickname because it's Pine Hills, and its nickname is Crime Hills. And there's been a lot of like really bad stuff happening there, and they're really in this overwhelming energy. So yeah. An initiation. So that fits with that initiation, because he's gathering everything to move, and the initiation of protection. And he's a Capricorn, so it's very much earth energy. So that totally fits. Oh, you could see the earth. Okay, cool. That's cool. Now, when it comes to the surrender, for some of you, you have got to surrender possibly or take liberation when it comes to a Queen of Cups. Now, if you are a Queen of Cups, you are surrendering and liberating yourself from a overwhelming home life, okay? So yes, some of you, it's definitely you're releasing a Queen of Cups, or some of you, you're surrendering to a Queen of Cups. It all depends on really how this is feeling for you, okay? And some of you, if you are a Queen of Cups, the person that may be on your heart could be an earth sign. Or if you're in Queen of Cups energy, if you're very much Queen of Cups energy. I consider myself very much an energy of Queen of Cups because, I am powered by my heart and emotion energy, and work with balancing a lot of that emotion energy, overwhelming emotion energy, having plenty of emotion energy. And so I really feel an essence towards, or a heartfelt tie towards Queen of Cups. And also I do have Pisces in my Venus, which is very watery. So it brings a lot of that out of me. So that could be an energy tie. So that's why you maybe represent an energy of Queen of Cups, and you may not necessarily be a Queen of Cups. I'm not necessarily a Queen of Cups. I'm a Queen of Swords because I'm an Aquarius. Or some would say, an element of a Queen of Wands. And a Queen of Wands is, fire, and that's a lot of my rising. But a Queen of Wands also would be a very beautiful person, a very, very drawing, attractive type of person. So yes, but I have a very strong connection with the Empress energy. I look up to the Empress energy. I work really hard to achieve Empress energy, which is Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Wands all together. Really having a harmonized balance of all four in one. Okay. Now, what we have here, I see this everyday existence, the middle world, and the beginner's mind when it comes to a King of Cups. Okay. So we do have a very beautiful couple on the board. We have a Queen of Cups couple that's in the surrender and liberation. And then we have a King of Cups energy in this beginner mind and the everyday existence, practicing on the healthy patterns of every day, and working through this possible confusion or this fogginess about your path, and coming out of, transmutating a lot of your pain when it comes to this, and allowing love, like life, to love you. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that with this Emperor energy. So it makes you from a King of Cups into Emperorship. That is the match to the Empress, okay? That would be your King of Wands energy, your King of Cups energy, your King of Pentacles energy, and your King of Swords energy, all tied into one in a beautiful balance, creating you an emperor, as an emperor, okay? Some of you, this emperor energy is not healthy for you, and you love someone who's a water energy, and this emperor energy causes a lot of pain, is keeping you in confusion, and you're releasing them. So it can go both ways, because I have seen an energy where an emperor is not a healthy person. But I have seen also energies where he's a green man, So, and the green woman would be the Empress, and that's in my other cards. So we have judgment about cutting of ties and obstacles when it comes to love. This is, about to be in harvest. You're about to be able to harvest this. There's going to be gifts, correspondence of gifts. Okay, maybe walking away from a love. Harvesting, someone may be is harvesting their finances to be able to walk away. I got to clarify a little more. I'm a bit confused. Could be walking away from juggling, or an energy of walking away from your crops, a sense of energy of sacrifice or giving away some money to be able to rebalance yourself. Yeah, because we have the temperance energy here, and that could also be tied with emotional balance. So this is financial balance, to financially balance yourself, rebalance yourself, and emotionally rebalance yourself. So I feel that too. And this is tied with the beloved, but obstacles with the beloved, because we have the Jaguar here and messages. All right, what about this messages? What do we need to know about these messages? Oh, because yeah, you do have the blade here. The blade when it comes tied with this walking away. So wow, yeah. Someone's going to be walking away from an unhealthy relationship, and it's could bring one heck of a tower moment. And this really looks like it's going to happen soon, actually. Wow. Okay, the message is from the crow: Chariot, movement, strength in being guarded. Movement, because we have the Chariot, movement and strength in guarding. See, this is feeling guarding in guarding, having the strength to guard yourself. But this cat took a wand. It looks like he's about to leave the rest. He took one wand and he looks like he's about to go. And we do have this walking away energy over here. I'll clarify one more, okay? Okay, apparently has to be 2. Well, now I see why it's 2. Yes, you are having the strength, it looks like, to walk away from being guarded and going into a new experience, a leap of faith towards someone or something. And this is related to someone that is spying energy, watching energy. So yeah, me and Fairy Moon Terror both going, man, this energy here. Yeah, this is there's a wheel, justice. Wow, 8 of Pentacles, about a secret in someone's ships when it comes to third-party energy. Victory. Oh, victory and emotional balance. There you go. Good job. So there's healing over this. Will to wish come true. I thought this was overindulgence. This is, for some people, this is drinking. Be careful. And some of you, this is a wheel and change towards a wish fulfillment, because this is also wish fulfillment. So for some of you, this is be careful when it comes to drinking. There's too much indulgence in this. And this is what's giving the other person the power over you, okay? Because you get to the point where you just don't care, and you don't care that they have your power. Be careful with that. And wow, come to think, wow, holy cow, really? Holy cow. Anyway, this is also a wish come true, okay? Being able to move forward, which we have here, Chariot. Taking the leap of faith, Fool. Entering into emperorship, with allowing life to love you. So yeah, someone is taking action towards their wish come true. And you are definitely exiting out of, wow, that is awesome how all 3 of the worst cards in this deck are the most harshest cards in this deck. Wow, you did, come to think of it, you did not get the Tower card. There's a change in perspective and some sort of surprise and bringing of change and being able to take an action. So you did not get a Tower card to clarify that, come to think of it. But you are, there's an inner counsel about something, or you could be receiving help when it comes to an energy of 10 of Swords, backstabbing energy, someone just constantly just not even giving a care in the world, the fact that they're just, or that they are purposely, because this is tied with a devil energy, someone you may be tied to, it could be financially bound to, that's giving you so much. This is why you feel so overwhelmed. You're taking on too much in this home. You just feel drained. It's an unequal give and take, and it's behind the scenes. And you're tired of having or feeling like you're just constantly living this lie. It was easy at first, and now it's just becoming a huge burden. And yeah, releasing that burden of all of that and moving to calmer waters towards a Two of Cups, a union, and balancing of equal give and take, because we do have this shaman behind the scenes, Six of Pentacles, because it's not Six of Cups, that's reunion energy. This is Six of Pentacles. This is lack of equal give and take, okay? And perspective relating to that. And that's the High Priestess energy. This is the behind the scenes energy, okay? So there could be a balancing of this. And the magic of a home with the Ten of Pentacles. Hunter, that's overwhelming, taking on too much when it comes to this home. Wow, living outside of someone's means. Living beyond their means. That's what that looks like. Someone's living, they're kind of like slowly digging themselves in debt because the way they spend more than they have coming in. So living beyond the means of what you have, okay? Some of you, this is theft energy. The person you're dealing with is doing this, and this is why you are in overwhelming energy and taking on too much, because you're dealing with the fact of this, and some of you could possibly feel a chain tied to them, and it just you just feel like you have no control over it, and there's really not much you can do but sit here and keep allowing it and just keep hoping for a resolution, or you just keep killing yourself on trying to find a resolution. This is that surrender. They want you to surrender. For some of you, if you're really going through this, they just want you to surrender into this direction will be revealed. In beginner's mind, in the everyday existence, everyday living, everyday how you handle possibly the baby fundamentals of everyday life before possibly coming together, because this is upgrading yourself from King of Cups into Emperor energy. I feel for actually half of you, because of gain clarity when it comes to confusion, smoky mirror energy here, okay? And that could have been tied to cursing energy that was going on, magic. But we did not get the curse out here. But I feel like that's because something cleared it up, and now you have a lot of clarity in understanding how to move forward and being able to drop the burdens. Possibly burdens tied with a sorcerer. So, yeah. Let's see. What else can I get? Should I do Zolar? All right, I guess I will. All right, we're going to go into Zolar. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So, let's clarify the wheel here. That would be initiation into a new life. Okay. What about, we'll clarify this. Okay. This is, wish come true energy. Someone's going to take a leap of faith towards wish come true energy. And this is influenced and associated with a medium light lady, okay? I'm not going to go further than that. Okay, so this energy when it comes to love, the jaguar, the blade, walking away, juggling, disappointments, a light complected man over 40, slight delay in plans and disappointments, light complected man over 40, okay? What about that 10 of Swords energy, the Devil, and 9 of Swords, the Council? Influence and associated with a medium Light man under 40. Gotcha. That's why they told me yes. Sorcery energy, burdens, and moving to calmer waters. This is a receipt of money due, a gift, and pertains to home. Based on the card over under, so pertains to a home, a gift, or receipt of money due. Moving to calmer waters relating to a sorcerer energy. Okay. All right. What about 2 of Cups energy and the 4 of Wands? Wow, did this get deep with these cards, huh, y'all? Do I want one? Yes. Your 2 of Cups, witness energy. So yes, it's this person with a medium light lady, and I gotta be careful with what I say, y'all. I am so sorry. And what I'm willing to reveal within my own situation, because I can see my own situation in here. And so this actually makes it kind of hard in relaying for y'all's message. Because, okay, the 2 of Cups is about plans and love affairs and union energy, okay? So Shaman, High Priestess energy, unequal give and take. Hidden energy. Oh, because of unequal give and take, there's setbacks and difficulties. And that's why it's been in standstill energy, okay? Yeah, because we see here someone's spending more. They probably know, okay? So that's why they're doing it. So maybe that's why this person's like, ah! That's a knee slapper, y'all. Ah, and I know I'm doing it too. Ah. Oh, here we go. Perfect storm acting now influenced and associated with a dark lady. Uh-oh. All right. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any readings for the next few days, y'all. This gets rough. Because I feel like sometimes I just reveal way too much for some people with what they're dealing with. Wow. Okay. When it comes to magic and hunter and overwhelming energy and plenty and taking on too much and 10 of Pentacles energy, this is wish come true, a large amount of money, or a costly gift. Okay. Whew. All right. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, I was wondering about that. What's this? Okay. Thank you. That one was for me. Sorry, y'all. Okay. All right. So what we have here is liberation. Because whenever I do my own playing with cards, some people are probably like, well, how do you get some of these answers here, but you don't do it on your own? And it's like, well, because all I do is sit here and shuffle and just look at what's my surrounding energies. And right now, what's my surrounding energies half the time is a crap load of gossip. Okay. So I really try to be careful because this sucks, y'all. This energy really does suck. And especially when I'm constantly sitting here when I play with my own cards with myself, and this energy is here. But yeah, see, but there's for sure action happening that denotes a pleasant surprise. Okay. And so let's move forward. So what we have here is a beginner's mind, King of Cups. You will receive, you will receive something or meet someone unexpectedly. All right, so transmutation of pain, allowing life to love you, smoky mirror, impert energy, influence and associated with a medium dark lady. Okay, so some of you, you're definitely dealing with two people. Well, did I clarify everything? Put that there. Wheel changing, and then there's an energy of justice. Putting work. Really? Okay, I see that now. Okay. There's work and finances. Some of you, when it comes to court and justice, and the wheel about this, okay? And this is influence and associated with a light blonde man under 40. Okay. This is hidden energy. Someone's waiting for their ships to come in, and they have a specific heartfelt direction they're going to go down. And this is also involving third-party energy and battling. Battling to receive victory, not backing down from a fight. That's what that energy is. Not backing down. For those of you are in a justice system energy, and the change in this, entering into it, it's a new cycle. Whoa, someone's about to enter into a cycle of possibly the justice system, influence and associated with a light blonde man under 40, okay? I already know this energy. And I have made preparations for this. Just to put that out there. For some of you, this denotes love, sympathies, affections, and affairs, okay? So, some of you, this could be an energy of divorce. Some of you, this is an energy of entering into a new cycle. This is your love partner. They are a light blonde man under 40, okay? And they are going to ask you to marry them. And this is influence and associated, so tied to with a medium light lady, okay? And this is wish come true, tied to someone watching, all right? And taking a leap of faith. So you're going to know exactly how you play into this. Best believe that. And this is why some of these energies I held back for a minute, okay? All right. There's going to be a little bit of personal reverse, but this is going to help you, okay? Especially when you're entering into a lot of this with pure of heart, and you're very aware, you're taking your time, you're ushering and you're caring for and tending to the baby steps and all of this, okay? This is why I brought this is why I went ahead and pulled those, because this is this is pretty heavy, okay? Yeah, that's what I see here. Some of you, this is has very heavy dealings with a dark lady, when it comes to surprise, the courage to step into life, perfect storm, shifting into a different perspective, possibly specifically about this person, entering new seasons maybe of life. Some of you could be walking away from that person. Some of you could be entering into possibly maybe some sort of change with that person, some sort of change. There could be a separation on that one. Some of you, you could be dealing with this person. This could be a family member, and then you get to move away or separate from this person, and that's your wish come true here. Tied with the 10 of Pentacles, okay? It was, and with the overwhelming energy and taking on too much, it was an unequal give and take. It created setbacks and difficulties on both ends. So I can see that too. Some of you, this is oh wow, we are almost at 2 hours. Wow, what am I trying to go 2:30? What are we doing here? Okay. Yeah, because I have got to do a personal reading. All right. So we got that. I'm going to go ahead and end this. All right, y'all. Wow. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. Self-worth and gossip and harmony. Wow, we haven't gotten this one in a while, y'all. I can't even remember last time we got harmony. And spiritual, I'm going to do that. Spiritual pathfinder. Someone is rooting the crap out of themselves. They're coming in with some finances as well, because someone told me that red, if you wear red, it helps attract finances, and gold, red and gold. So honestly, that's one of the reasons why I bought this shirt, because it has an element of gold to it to me. So yeah, that's actually why I got that shirt. I loved it. It was a little bit of a tiny little inch of a tie because of a jaguar energy, but anyway, just to be personally honest. Now we're getting into the winged enchantment. It was so funny. It was almost like I could hear in my mind my masculine saying, "You're just so cute." It's funny. Hey, yeah. Wow. Destruction of something. You got condor energy. We got condor energy last week. Wow. All right. Let's see. Yep. That's it. Self-worth, gossip. Trust your abilities and self-worth. To hear and understand words is very simple, but speaking words is a great responsibility because words have power in every syllable. You can hurt or even destroy people with the sound and meaning of words, and I feel some of you are heavily realizing this. This is why you have heavy 10 of Swords energy. This is why you have heavy 9 of Swords energy, because some of you, this person is extremely verbally abusive. And it was weird because I ended up having to, with my whole soul, like I could not go to sleep last night until I made a post about verbal abuse. And it was like once I did it, and I went back to sleep. That was fine. I was like, oh, well, that was definitely needed. See, yes, things that run around in your head like that, and you're not sure whether you should act on it or not. Usually, yes, you should act on it or play an enactment on it. Like, instead of me doing an angry video because of it, I just actually did a post to bring an awareness. Like, they have awareness for mental health, awareness for breast cancer, awareness for this, awareness for Black history, or for Black rights, Black people rights. I'm sorry, this is not the right words to use this, but yeah, you know what I mean. And I did transparency awareness, verbal abuse in our justice system, because that was actually what was on my mind last night, the verbal abuse that I endured in court with a lawyer, and then the judge, instead of cutting off the verbal abuse in court, came after me about it because I was standing up for myself. And I was like, judge should not even be allowing this in their courtroom. Like, shouldn't even be allowing it, And I was like, this is abuse of power. And then I was like, hashtag abuse of power. Yeah. So it was totally a better way to handle it. And then I was able to sleep like a little baby. Destroy people with the sound and meaning of words. Okay. They are symbols of the sacred ability to create illusion and darkness beyond compare. The parrot repeats your words back to you. Are you listening? Gossip is like the pond that produced the reflection of Narcissus and made him fall in love with himself. Is that why we gossip? Because our reflection is not good enough to be loved? Everything in the universe is a teacher for all who are open to observe and learn. Yet far too many expound on trivial observations without seeing or comprehending the bigger picture. Though everything is a product of its environment, we humans are blessed with the free will, a mind to digest, learn, and act independently. And do keep in mind, if you mess with other people's free will, there are consequences. Best believe that. Because demolishment of people's free will, especially using magic, that's only going to really kind of like fall back on you, either threefold in whatever you believe, tenfold in what you believe, and for me, what I believe, it's 100-fold, because it hits you on a mental level, it hits you on a heartfelt level and an emotional level, and it hits you on a financial level because it's not harmonizing energy. It's destructive, it's chaotic, and that's the energy you're going to reflect back upon yourself. Destructive and chaotic, and that's the energy you're going to become because you play with it, you send it out. That's a part of you. And so you're going to become a type of person that's very destructive, very chaotic, and it has no emotional sense of capacity to move past a lot of this. And so be wary of that. Though everything is a product of its environment, we humans are blessed with the free will, a mind to digest, learn, and act independently, further empowering ourselves and increasing our enlightenment. We are not here to merely mimic or parrot others. I just said that backwards, and it actually sounded better. Trust your abilities and self-worth and stay true to your own sacred path. Yeah, that's good. I loved that. That's awesome. Number 3, music, the creation. Sounds such as Big Bang is simply the movement of air, equivalent to breathing, an act of giving life, creation, a handmade flute, a rattle with crystals, a sacred pipe, and drum. Nature's voice. Okay. I'm going to reread that because that just sounded like it was... Okay. Harmony, music, the creation. Sounds such as the Big Bang is simply the movement of air, equivalent to breathing, an act of giving life, creation. A handmade flute, a rattle with crystals, a sacred pipe, and drum. I would say is nature's voice expressing through human instruments. Okay, that is not what it says, but okay. Music rings the bells in your heart. It opens you to movement and joy. You are in transformation through creativity. Find the secret of meditation and inner harmony by being in an alert stillness. As things really start to unfold before you. You're watching it unfold before your feet. That's pretty gnarly. All right, spiritual pathfinder. Life is a journey shrouded by a veil of uncertainty. Its paths stretch elusively before you. As you live your journey, it is your faith in the spiritual that is the catalyst and the torch that moves you forward and lights the way. The spiritual lives in all of us. The Pathfinder Shaman walks the trail before you, lending his hand in the form of extraordinary symbols. But this shaman is frightening at first because you are not sure what he is presenting to you. What is that he's carrying? A cross? If that doesn't resonate, what would? Perhaps a lightning bolt or a beautiful clay pot. What are your symbols? What is the central tree or post of your foundation? The Pathfinder stands in the physical but is overcome with the beauty of the spiritual. He offers all of his wisdom to you. Go deeply within to find the blue sky, your center. Number 22. Mockingbird. That's that alert stillness, I feel, until this change of this condor, this death of an old situation, and embracing this new beginner's mind of this new the surrenderance and liberation. I mean, like this is awesome because the condor is in the middle, and then it moves into the number one, the bird, blackbird. Yep, the blackbird. That new beginning. That maybe not even what it says, but to me, I can see that that's what this is. And it looks like that's a bunch of crows there. Nope, they're just a bunch of blackbirds. Okay. That's why it's blackbird. Why blackbirds have like little red and yellow markings on their wings? That's cool. Surprised they're not called red dot birds. Okay, anyway. Let's see. 22, Mockingbird. I am Mockingbird, master of integration. I am imitation. I am the ability to take what I hear and make it something of my own. I am observation and implementation. Wow, imitation. Okay, it's just sounded like it kind of rhymed, I guess. I am observation and implementation. You may need to incorporate more into your sphere of influence. You may be required to listen for new signals around you. I am the necessity of learning from experience. I am the power of applying everything I retain. Listen to new people, hear new songs, speak new languages. I am voice without fear. I am the ability to discern my own purpose from that of others. Imitate only to learn, and then create your own vision. You are complexity of expression. You are the song of the darkness. You are open-minded, and you are Mockingbird. Number 5, Condor. Oh, wow, that looked really good in that. Okay. I am Condor, the great alchemist with wings. I am the order of the cosmos. I am that which devours. When life perishes, I will remove it. If something has ceased to be, I will give it new form. I am the shaman of death and the soul of renewal. I am your lingering clue that something must go. You need to look at life from the shadows and see how everything connects. You must accept that many things are beyond human understanding. There is change, there is transformation, there is death. It is the alchemy of time in the way of the universe. I will not give you all the answers, but will offer circumstances to heighten what you already know. If it is my lessons you seek, look around. Death is everywhere, with the red dawn of metamorphosis close behind. Stop running from change and let something die its death. Stop lingering where there is no hope and let life be renewed as it needs to. You are transforming, you are resurrection, and you are acceptance, and you are condor. And blackbird. Oh, so we're going backwards. Yeah, because it went 22, 5, then 1. All right, blackbird. See, they have coloring, like red and yellow on their wings. Like right there. And she has it on her, too. That's pretty cool. All right. I am Blackbird, the enchantress of the soul. I am melodious and hypnotic. I am the transporter of the mind. Okay. I am the transporter of the mind from one state to another. Oh, that change of perspective. Interesting energy. I am bringer of omens. I will entrance you with my song and open the portals of the spiritual. I break through boundaries and remove whatever separates you from the eternity. If you have strayed into my woods, something enchanting is afoot. Yeah. Mystery has tempted you. The magical realms have seduced you. I can align you with the earth and the energy that encircles it. You are hearing the whispers of the ancients and the call of the deep woods. Look beyond everything and see the layers. Listen carefully, be alert, let go, and embrace the experience. Wow, we totally see that actually all over this reading. You are captivating, you are limitless, you are enthralled, and you are Blackbird. I'm going to read you Blue Jay for some reason. I am Blue Jay, the advantage of a quick wit and intellect. I am the first one heard. I am the brightest one seen. I command attention and dive right in. I fear nothing and I take what I need. I am the crucial adaptation of a successful life. I have the discipline to master new skills. It is fine to learn new things, but dabbling into many will keep you scattered. I am the need to follow through. I wear the crown of achievement. I am the proper use of knowledge. You may need to be louder to get what you want. You may have to outsmart the others. See, I feel this is actually implied upon this. But do not be afraid to draw attention to yourself. Let the world know you are there and ready to take control. I am incomparable to self-certainty. I am the victory of taking by sheer will. Well, see, take what resonates, leave the rest. Usually I try to change these words. Get out into the world and take what you have worked so hard for. See, yeah, I know when to take action and know when to simply observe. You are presence, you are survival, you are bold ambition, and you are Blue Jay. All right, y'all. Dang. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for all of you who have subscribed and sharing. You never know who else that will see this, and I might be able to help them as well. And for all of you who do personally know me and you do message me, and I do use our experience as an example, if this makes you uncomfortable, I greatly apologize. I do use my experiences in a way of helping others to understand how to be able to better navigate their own that may be similar to mine. So I do the best I can to make sure no one else understands who you are. But thank you for those of you who do see this and do understand that I do this, and you are all right with it. I appreciate that, and thank you for your giving and your play you had in my life and experiences we've had together. And yeah. And if you don't like this, please let me know. Please let me know in a message if you do not like the fact that I am using our incidences as an example, and I will stop doing it. Okay. But it is my choice within my own sense of energy to use whatever I have in my life as an example. And if you don't like that, I see why some people do not message me. But hey, yeah, so I think that is it. I did definitely want to say that for those who do watch my videos and have noticed that I use our experiences on here. So yes. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next time. Goodbye, y'all, and thank you for the experiences and being able to use them to help others. So, yes.